We live?
Hey, we've got a good thing going at the Talk Shop, Studio 255 in the Laramie Plains Civic Center. Just one of the attributes of our program is we can go anywhere at any time. And one of the opportunities that we have is when people stop by the Talk Shop, we talk, we listen, and we learn. In this morning's guest list, Elena and Validus this morning on the Talk Shop. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Good to have you. Elena, where's your outside voice?
Sorry.
Yeah. You looking good, young lady.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are a dynamite guest here. You have picked up the good look in this studio like 100 times what it was at 6 a.m. Guarantee you. Glad to have you in Studio 255 at the Laramie Plains Civic Center. Our segment this morning, in part, brought by so many good entities. Chano's Village. We're going there for lunch, you two. We're going there for lunch. We're gonna be enjoying Chano's Village, 513 Boswell Drive in Laramie. What do you think of that?
That's cool.
That's cool. You like? What's your favorite meal at Chano's Village? Have you eaten there?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna do a what do they call that? Inauguration. We're gonna inaugurate you
Cool.
to Chano's Village. Ponciano Villasenor, owner of Chano's Village, formerly Corona Village in Laramie.
I think I have it.
Have you? Oh, now it's clicking. Well, about a year ago, young lady, Chano renamed Corona Village because he took it over. He bought out his partners, he earned it, whatever happened, but it became his about a year ago. All that hard work that he puts in came together, and he did that. What do you think of hard work in today's world? Don't look at him. You know what hard work's all about. Don't tell me different, do you? You got chores? Do you do chores?
Yes.
Yeah? How many chores a day do you do? Can you even count them? There's so many?
I kind of just try to clean.
Show me your biceps. You got chores? Yeah?
She takes care of animals. She does the dishes, sweeps, mops, takes care of cats, dogs, chickens.
Stoves.
Now, how old are you, Elena?
I'm 11 years old.
11 years old, and you're pretty quiet. You're pretty quiet. That surprises me. That smile screams that you have, so I can't believe that you're so quiet. Now, well, here's my question to you. What are you going to do this weekend?
I'm not sure. Probably just like hang out with Dad and do the goats or.
Do the goats?
And then we have
When you say do the goats, what do you got to do?
We gotta feed them and water them and then like give them hay.
How many times a day they eat?
Like once.
Or how many?
Twice.
They eat all day.
Let me ask you
All
this:
day.
how, do you free feed them? Do you just fill it up
Yeah.
one time and they eat when they want?
That's right.
Yeah, all right. So
Corn.
some of us city slickers, we don't necessarily know these things, and so we appreciate the patience and the kindness and the sharing that you do. You share. So when you do the goats, is that one of those things that you can really enjoy in at home? You can do in addition to doing the goats. What else? What other chores? You got more you do.
I also help at my mom's house.
Okay.
I do a lot of their dishes there.
Dishes. You sounds like when I need dishes, I need to give you a call. Huh?
Sure.
How's school this week? Tell me about school. What'd you learn this week?
I've been working on reading a lot,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm working.
What book did you bring?
I don't know where it is.
What book was it?
What book is it? You can tell us.
What is that?
I forget the title.
Oh, come on.
What's the topic of it?
It's a family. It's Sarah Plain and Tall.
Uh-huh.
It's about a family that gets a new mom because their old mom died.
Okay. And what was the last book you read before this one?
I think it was The Maze Runner.
Yeah. Did you like that book?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of that book?
I think when they got out of the maze.
Yeah. Now, when you read at school, you're reading at home, right?
Yes.
Now, doesn't that make you lucky? Do you feel lucky,
Kind
or
of.
do you just feel and normal?
Guess I feel lucky.
Yeah.
Don't have to really go to public school then.
I went to public school, and I gotta tell you, I think doing the goats and doing the reading and writing and arithmetic at home, I think that has an appeal to me. That has an appeal to me. But I'm sure the grass is always greener sometimes, right?
Yeah.
The grass is always, well, you always kind of wonder, you always kind of might do that, this and that. But nevertheless, you enjoyed school this week. And
Yes.
and when you read your book, what other lessons did you learn this week in school?
I learned math from my book.
Okay. And you go through math. Are you doing algebra? Or are you doing all of those symbols and all those? Where are you at in your 11th year? What do you want to do for a living? What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to try to be a mechanic or something.
Nice. I was hoping you'd say I never want to grow up. That's what I was hoping to hear that. But you want to be a mechanic. What kind of mechanic on what kind of machinery?
Cars mostly.
Mars. Okay. All right. Not looking at those big bucket trucks at the coal mine or anything like that.
Yeah,
huh?
if I stay short, I could do airplanes.
Yeah, if you do, huh? What's the height requirement for doing airplanes?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you just think it is
Just
that?
gotta be short though.
Got to be short. You gonna be a pilot someday?
No.
Why not?
Maybe.
I don't really like flying.
If you want to machine on those, maybe you'd like to fly them. Have you
That's
ever
fair.
flown a plane?
No.
How do you know you wouldn't love it?
That's fair.
You have a confidence about you, young lady, and you can do anything you put your mind to.
Thank you.
Absolutely, anything you put your mind to. What do you do? What do you do with your friends? What do you like to do?
We kind of hang out. My friends have trampolines, so we use their trampolines a lot.
You know, trampolines were really popular when I was a kid too. Kids that had trampolines, those were pretty cool. Nowadays, there's these trampolines with like walls on the exterior. Do you have that? Do your friends have that?
Yeah.
See, that seems high. That seems high retail for me. We were always risking our ankles and our knees and our arms and legs and breaking limbs falling through those springs. We didn't even have the covers that went over the springs necessarily, but. When we were tempting fate and almost breaking each other's legs and limbs, that seemed like growing up for us back then. We didn't wear helmets riding bikes. Do you wear a helmet?
No.
Yeah. Well, nowadays a lot of people do, and that's all good. It's good to have choices. I might have a few less bumps and scars if I had some of that equipment. Can't knock development and change. Those are good things. Did you go this hunting season? Have you gone hunting? Got your antelope, your deer, your elk, anything like that?
Not yet.
Not yet. You are you going? You got plans?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you? Don't tell me hunting and fishing. Never tell your spots. Right? Is that a rule? Seems like good practice. Because if you want it to be a honey hole for you. You don't share where you go, right? Let's just say we go to Wyoming. That's the honey hole. All of our great state, our wonderful Wyoming, is a honey hole, isn't it? When you came to the Plains Civic Center today, did you think you were going to be on the radio?
No.
Whoa! What a tricker! What a tricker this guy is, huh? Yeah? What a fool! You have come into the fool's den. Yeah.
Oh, no.
This used to be a classroom. You see this? You see this space? It used to be a classroom. Does it look like a classroom?
Yeah.
Does it look like a place you could learn?
Yeah.
And does this look like your homeschool setting?
No.
No, but you can learn where you are too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So learning. I'm a believer in lifelong learning. What do you think of that?
Definitely.
There's always a lesson to be learned. I went to city council meeting this week. You ever thought of going to a city council meeting?
No.
Next Tuesday, if you want to be my guest, I'm going to go to the City of Laramie City Council meeting, 406 Ivinson Avenue in historic Laramie, on the edge of historic downtown Laramie. It's going to be the City City Council chambers. And if you want to go with me, we can do a homeschool project, and we can go together, and we can take it all in. It could be a late night. Sometimes those folks, they put in long hours, and city council members and all of the city staff who speak at those engagements, sometimes they talk about really important administrative type things that our city needs. Sometimes they do proclamations. You know what a proclamation is?
No.
Proclamation in a city council meeting is usually some kind of recognition for something that's important, like Hispanic Heritage Month, or in November it might be Diabetes Awareness Month, or something like that. So sometimes different folks will come forward and they want their event recognized, or they're trying to bring attention to a certain topic or initiative or endeavor. But in any event, if you'd like, and if next Tuesday doesn't work, young lady, you're welcome anytime. Those folks, they work all the time. Always Tuesday, those people, except for this week, they went Wednesday. You just never know. You got to double check before you go somewhere. You want to plan ahead, right? So when you came in, what were you curious about as you came into this Civic Center?
Kind of what we were doing.
Yeah, what was up? What was on the list? What was on the agenda, huh?
I kind of thought I was just gonna watch Dad.
Well, sometimes when we can keep older people quiet, we have a lot more to learn. Yeah. What would you like to talk about?
I'm not really sure.
You're not sure?
No.
How'd you pick the bling shirt today?
I don't know. I just threw it on.
Yeah. Well, when I picked, I needed long sleeves because it was chilly out, and I'm seldom on the camera, so it didn't necessarily matter. But I like to have guests that appreciate coming in, and they don't mind returning. That's important to me. Returning guests. Are you going to be a returning guest?
Probably.
Sometimes we talk about really a big variety of things, and we need young folks like yourself to give us input, to give us your perspective. Like, what do you think of snowfall? It's just around the corner. What do you like snow?
I like snow.
Yeah. What do you like to do most in the winter?
I like walking in the forest because it's all snowy and it's cool.
And how often do you get to do that? Do you get to do that enough?
My grandma has a nice forest, so I get to do that when I visit her in
Good.
winter.
And what's your grandma's name? What's her first name?
Oh.
Janet.
Okay. All right. Validus, is that your mom or is that your wife's mom?
That's Melissa's mother.
All right.
Yeah,
Good.
the Grays.
Good. And how often do you get to go there?
I'd say maybe like once in 2 weeks, maybe.
What do you think of the smell of the forest? Isn't that
smell.
wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
When it
And
rains,
especially-
you ever been to the forest when it rains?
Yes, I like it when it's fall too, with the leaves.
Yeah. When you get a light blanket of snow, I love the sound of my feet crunching on that snow. And when I think about winter, I think about those wildlife tracks that I get to see, and I imagine that animal going through the forest, and I just missed them. Just missed them. Sometimes you get lucky and you see them. Have you seen wildlife in the forest?
Yes, for sure.
What have you seen?
I've seen rabbits. I saw a beaver once.
Did you?
Yeah, then there was like some raccoons and lots of birds.
I remember being up above Centennial one evening, and we were camping in our trucks, truck beds, just wide open, looking at the stars above. You couldn't see really to the horizon because the trees, lodge poles were towering, and the lights were off. It's probably an hour after the fire had gone out. We put it out for the night, and I hear all this scurrying. I hear that noise on the wheel wells of my pickup, scratching, scurrying around, little sounds that were unique, squeaks, so to speak, little breaths. Guess what they were?
Squirrels?
Raccoons.
Oh.
I hit the beams on my truck. I go through the back window and I turn the lights on, and I saw eyeballs all over. It was spooky, actually, to see so many eyeballs, like 50 of them. I mean, maybe 20, but it was 2 eyeballs everywhere, just looking, and humps of the raccoons all over. I couldn't believe that there were that many. I couldn't believe that there were that many in the forest. And I was sleeping just feet above them, just a few feet. And they were in and under my wheel wells of my pickup. That was kind of weird. I thought, I'm really glad one of them didn't get in the back of my pickup.
I'm sure they would have caused a big mess.
One of my buddies, they had a tent, and they were inside their tent, and they wondered what was going on because I made a little bit of ruckus when that happened. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was a sissy to my friends. They were like, what a candy apple, they called me, so to speak. I got razzed for a long time, but you know what? We were outside. We were in Mother Nature, and a lot can be learned in Mother Nature. You ever go fishing?
Yeah.
Where do you, again, I want to know where you go. Where's your hunting hole? Do you enjoy rivers or lakes? Fishing rivers or lakes more? Ponds?
I'm not really sure.
You don't-
Probably just like
Where'd you catch your first fish?
it was out near my grandma's again.
Yeah?
Fishing spot.
Your grandma's a pretty cool grandma, it sounds like. Does she like to do all these things with you?
Not really.
No? Sometimes we adults, we take for granted what we have right in front of us, huh? Maybe. Sometimes.
Sort of.
Or we have other things we got to do so that others can enjoy where we're at, maybe. Yeah. All kinds of respect out there. But grandma sounds cool. What's her name again?
Janet.
Janet. When you get a chance, let her know that the talk shop, we were thinking of her. And we would love to visit with her, love to meet her sometime and see the forest through her eyes, and maybe she can share that with us a little bit. What are you gonna do the rest of the day after this guy gets done harassing you on the microphone? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your day?
Probably take care of the animals, do some more chores, prepare for Shabbat.
Good.
What'd you do yesterday, work-wise?
I helped Dad outside with like landscaping in front of our house with molding rocks and everything.
Nice. So you're an artist.
I like to draw and that.
Well, I bet some of that comes right out in your landscaping work too. You think about it, that's an art piece, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
It's really a project of art. Validus, what's the end result what's your vision for the landscaping you guys are doing?
Well, it's a facade foundation. That is a foundation. We can't bump the house up and put a foundation under it with rocks like I'd like to.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I build foundations, and I have cabin building company that utilizes that fact too. And so
No two works ever the same, are they?
they're not. Actually, I have land sculpted yards in every neighborhood in this town, except for the one up on the other side of Walmart there.
That's yet to be done.
Well, the land sculpting company, it was Laramie Land Sculpting and Timber Services.
Okay.
And it merged more towards the complete package. So we can handle your watershed, we can keep water on your parcel, we can do the greenhouse, the goats and the chicken coop and all that, but we're also interested in that cabin building.
Wow.
On rural properties is what we primarily focus on.
I've been kind of Captain Random here this morning, and I appreciate you guys playing along. Elena, Validus, thank you for joining us. Before we go, I always like to have the guests have the last word. Validus, we're going to let the lady have the last word. So what word say you, Validus, here today on the Talk Shop?
What's
your last word? What's your thought you want to leave the audience with today?
Well, that we live in one of the most amazing communities, a giving community that cares and wants to see that future maintained. And it's not a facade. You'll meet some of the greatest people here in town, and Albany County for that matter. We have our problems. Our government is not where it needs to be, that's for sure. But at the same time, the personnel, the people that you meet, most people are Wyomingites and Lamornians, and we love them. I love being here. This is the best community as far as I can tell you. And I've raised my family here for over 20 years. And there's the one of the best things I've ever done right there.
Elena, you get the last word, young lady. What say you on the Talk Shop here today?
That it was pretty cool to do this.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it then.
Yes.
Well, that's good. I don't like to be like a dentist's office. I hate to go to the dentist, and yet you enjoyed it, and your smile says it all. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate Validus and Elena today on the Talk Shop right here in Studio 255 at the Laramie Plains Civic Center, brought to you in part by H&R Block, Perkins Restaurant and Bakery, and the fine folks at Laramie Range Ford.